What's
Ladies
good,
and
folks?
gentlemen, boys and girls. Oh, sorry, I'm just getting all nice and comfy and cozy. Got my bathrobe on. Got me some coffee. Just enjoying life. I'm enjoying life. Kenny, do you know why I'm enjoying life?
Why are you enjoying life? Besides the fact that you're a handsome devil, why are you enjoying life?
You're damn right I am. But it's because Baron Corbin won a title. Baron Corbin, right. My man, my boy, Baron Corbin. A 6-year drought
is finally over.
Folks.
Well, before we get into that, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Boom Goes the Dynamite. It's me, your boy Kendrade Okada, here with the man behind the boards, the GREG, the Greg. What's going on? What's good, cookies? What's good, baddie? First and foremost, before we go any further, happy Valentine's Day out there to everyone. Whether you're spending it with someone, even if you're spending it alone. Because guess what? If you're alone and you're watching us, you're not alone. We care about you.
There you go.
All right?
No, I am alone, so it's fine. We're in good company together. All right.
Right. And you're never alone when you got a pack of batteries. Don't make a difference. Everybody got toys with batteries now. Everybody. Shit, I got a toy with a toy that got a battery.
What love is more important than self-love?
Right. Like listen.
You can't love somebody else unless you love yourself.
Right. Reggie, you heard Mongo cheering his ass off and you heard me cursing at the same time, and we'll get into that. God damn it, I was so pissed.
The thing about Raw being so far back in fantasies, I can just enjoy shit and not care anymore.
Yeah, that
doesn't matter.
Me, on the other hand, you see the first question I asked, right? Do you own that motherfucker?
I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you yes. But
right, as soon as they won, I'm like, do you or the other team own them? Please tell me it's you.
But Kenny, it's a beautiful day, a lovely Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you and yours, Kenny. I hope I'm sure y'all have some nice little things set up tonight, or y'all done or already done or something.
Listen, man, I told you I got a 7:30 dinner reservation.
Set up with you, it's cute. Y'all are so cute together.
Thank you. Listen, I told you I got a 7:30 dinner reservation, and I ain't talking about food.
There you go.
So, so I should tell you where my night is headed.
Kissing a lot of ass. That's because I'm gonna have to ask Kenny for a favor once the next fantasy season starts. We're gonna have to start doing some backdoor deals.
Now, here's the funny shit. Mongo and my wife are somehow better friends than me and Mongo are.
That woman is my fucking soulmate. I love her so much. That's the way. I don't think we disagreed on shit.
Right, like
became friends on Facebook.
They literally have just about almost all the same damn likes, and it's like, what the hell is going on here? But hey,
that's why you didn't get along so well.
Right. That's exactly why me and you get along so well. I'm like, oh, it's just the dude version of my wife. Oh, okay, no wonder.
The one you can yell at more.
Right. The only one I can yell at.
There you go.
The only one. Yeah.
The one that that won't grab something and start going after you.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. Thank you, Mongo. Appreciate you. If you know, appreciate you.
But let's talk about, before we get into Dynamite tonight. Oh my God, let's talk about NXT. And Raw was kind of boring, but God damn, NXT was a good episode. That was a good show.
Yeah. Listen. Jada Parker.
blonde lady's name?
Woo!
Okay.
Woo! 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 Jay. First of all, yes, she fine, but I like how Triple H is booking her as somebody who's not like messing around.
Oh yeah, no, she's all business.
Yeah, I like that. I like her and Rizzo's attitude. I like the fact that both of them have a, you know what? We're part of this crew, but we hold our own amongst this crew. And this is how we want to show you how we hold our own. And I like that. I really like that. Because you can have your cheery type females on the roster. You can have your I'm the technical wrestler type females on the roster. But every now and then you need a couple of brutes. The same way you do with the men. You need a couple of brutes, people that are just going to go in there and kick ass. You need the female version of what Big E says. Meaty women slapping meat. You know what I mean?
I'm thinking of that Valentine's card that I did today. It was like about, hey, even if you're alone, you can slap your own meat or whatever the fuck.
But yes, HBK does. He love him some black. Yeah, and I ain't mad at him. I saw something on Twitter. The video with highlights of Jada and Rizzo's fight. And the caption said, I need to check HBK's search engine.
We should have known this was how HBK rolled the second he threw Road Dogg out the building. Like, all right, we should have known. We should have been.
Yeah. He was like, listen, right. He was like, listen, we gonna do this right. We gonna do this right here. My man went on the site and said, get me all of that. All of that.
You know that old gif of him like looking at the keyboard. He's like,
yep.
Just imagine someone walked into his office, him doing that. He goes, hey, close the door. Hey, close the door. Who is Pinky?
And is she available?
Can we get her? Can we? Because she has a lot of talent. A lot of talent.
What about who's this girl? Cherokee Diaz? Can we get her? Can we get her? Yeah. That's pretty much what's going on in HBK's life right now. But we're talking about HBK.
About him scouting. All right,
we talking about how that man. Hey, what you mean call us horny? Yeah, you are.
Y'all are.
Y'all are.
Absolutely. the shit y'all say in this chat. That's a deep
classic.
Cut.
That's a classic video. That's a classic right there. That's a classic right there.
Yeah, Reggie went way back on that.
Yeah, that's a classic right there. Yeah, boy. That's a Napster classic.
But I kind of also like the way Rizzo fights.
That's what I said. She's a you need female versions of being a brute. People that's just gonna go out there and be sluggers. And that's what they did. They both went out there and they had like it was a stiff, good match. Like there's such a thing as having a stiff, good match.
Yeah, like they're
wow.
Green and stuff. You can tell, like, man, both these girls there's something here. There's something here.
There is.
And I don't know. we end up saying that a lot about women in NXT, and it's like I don't know where they're finding these. I guess it really just they find people that have great college athletic ability.
Yeah.
And then you just go with it, and it's working out. It's working out greatly.
Speaking of athletic ability, hold on. Sidebar. Speaking of athletic ability, after the shit you showed us earlier, there's no way we're going to skim past that. Come to find out, the person with the second all-time highest vertical leap at the combine, of course, Montez is number one. Surprise, 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 surprise. Right.
No one's surprised.
But here's the real surprise, surprise. The real one is number 2 is fucking Ivar. Ivar has the second highest vertical leap in combine history. What the shit is that? Yes.
That's appropriate reaction.
That's the same shit we said. That's the same exact thing we said.
You remember? So we were talking about this before when the Prophets and the Viking Raiders were feuding. I think it was during COVID, during the lockdown.
Yeah, we were getting the crazy shit they were doing, the bowling and all of that. Yeah,
they did like the Viking games, and then one time they had a basketball game, and there was this. Yes, Reggie. Yes, Ivar. That's what. Yes. There was a moment where like they film him doing a dunk, and you're like, oh, they like put a ladder up or they lifted something. They gave him like a little springboard.
Absolutely, Ivar, fucking not.
Ivar can just make that leap standing like it's nothing.
Ivar, there was a picture. The reason why we know this is there was a picture of Montez walking through the PC, and in the background you saw the leaderboards up on the wall. Montez, I believe, had either 39 or 40-inch vertical, and Ivar was number 2 with a 38.6-inch vertical. Ivar is jumping 3 feet in the air, just off the rip, just 3 feet. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It's not
Ivar.
He is that.
It's not,
and is that damn athletic. It is just it's bullshit.
That's not.
I hate it.
That's not. That's a fucking cheat code if I've ever seen one. That's a fucking cheat code.
As a big man, it angers me to my very core. It really. See, Cookies. This is why y'all will never beat the horny allegations.
Right.
This shit right here. This is you two run together. I'm half a mind thinking that you two might be the same person on a different account. I'm just the way you two talk.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I don't think I like him anymore. Yeah, bro.
I don't like him for the fact that I'm small. I'm the smallest person on this damn show, and I can't even do that shit, I don't think. And I know with a good goddamn breeze, my ass is floating 30 miles down the goddamn street. So if I can't do it, why the hell can he?
And yet this man weighing 300 plus, just hopping up like it's nothing. It's bullshit. It's ridiculous.
He can almost jump. He can almost jump clear over me.
It's insane. Shit's insane.
That's not fair.
It's not. I hate it. I like the reason that it came up was because Logan Paul was trying to like beat Montez's what do you call the shit when you're like leaping forward?
Long jump.
He's trying to trying to do the long jump. And it's like, oh, 11 feet? Or it was something 11 like shit, I can do that. And someone goes, no, it's 11 yards. He goes, fuck.
Yeah.
And they show like a close-up of this one part of the board, and like this one section alone, it's not just Ira, like it's shit, it's people you would not have expected to be at the top of some of these leaderboards. And I encourage you to, I think Shamrock Sapp tweeted it, is where I got the picture from. Go to his Twitter and look at it. And I hope we can like get like a full view of these boards. I want to see who's doing what.
vertical jump all time, top 3. Montez Ford, 39 inches. Ivar, 38.6. Malik Blade, 38 inches.
Malik Blade.
The women. Indy Hartwell, 29.7 inches. Kylie Ray, 29.3. Tiffany Stratton, 28.4.
Kylie Ray. Kylie Ray?
Kylie Ray.
Wait a minute. Hold on. We're talking about like Kylie Ray, like she was there for like a cup of coffee, Kylie Ray?
Yeah.
The happy girl.
Kaylee Ray. Kaylee Ray.
Oh, Kaylee Ray. Oh.
No. Oh, I said Kylie. I'm sorry. No, it just says K. Dot. It says K. Lee Ray.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's easily confusing. I used to get confused on that shit all the time. I was about to say, like, damn, they have her record up even though she hasn't even been there for a year. That's kind of crazy. Kaylee Ray, also known as Alba Fire right now.
Oh, okay.
Really? All right. What sport?
In this picture, it says men's current. In this picture, men's current. Ivar, 38.6. Malik Blade, 38 inches. And Nofi, 36.7. Tony D'Angelo, 36.5.
Tony D? The hockey player? The hockey player. Okay.
And one of the Creed brothers, I can't see the first name. One of the Creed brothers is up there with 35.8.
Of course, one of the Creeds is up there. They're fucking
Indy Hartwell, Kaylee Ray, and Tiffany Stratton all have a higher vertical jump than Lash Legend. Lash is on here.
Lash can work on that, man. You can't be
those 3 are higher than Lash.
Yeah, you can't be a basketball player and getting beat up by them. That's whew. Damn.
She's already a cheat code. She's like 6'10.
Yeah. And she's close.
Well, let's get back to the right.
So we started off with the weirdest way we've ever opened up NXT, which says a lot. Noam Dar is on the table and he has cucumbers on his eyes. And he's just enjoying himself, or as they're stretching and getting the bands going, and then you see the door creak open in their locker room, and you see Stone's head here and Von's head below Stone's, and they're looking in, and then they yell "Snake attack!" and then run in and beat the hell out of Noam Dar and Ora Mensah. They run out, Lash and Jakar run in, and they're trying to find where they went, and they run out and they see Stone's 2 kids.
And Stone's kids. Where'd they go? They run into the Stone kids, baby.
And they say
they hit him with the old battle weight.
Directions. That was the funniest 3 minutes of wrestling. That happened, and I was like, all right.
Especially to start it off.
I was crying laughing. It was so funny. We get into the actual match. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say we had all that momentum just for Stone and Vaughn to lose again.
I guess they just don't want to give Noam too many losses, but just have Ora lose. You can have Ora lose. He can take a loss. Why did Vaughn take the pin?
Yeah.
What
the shit is this?
If you do all of that and then you have Vaughn and Mr. Stone win, that's one of the greatest opening segments in NXT history. Yeah. I don't know why.
Who did Vaughn piss off?
And the thing is, do you remember, it wasn't long ago we were like, all right, yeah, here's Vaughn. Vaughn's doing stuff. Yep, more Vaughn. now we're begging to see Von Wagner get a dub.
Right.
Begging.
It's to the point. It's to the point now. We're like, all right, that man. He don't put his dues in. He done got his head kicked in. He like, all right. He done told us the real story on why he's looked the way he is. Like, all right, that's enough. That's enough.
Fair enough, Reggie. You can't do it when the kids are there. All right. But the kids are there anyway, so like, give the kids a win.
That's bullshit. Chad Gable got chopped back to fucking wherever he's from.
Yeah.
In front with Gunther in front of his kid.
Chad Gable lost another foot of height in front of his daughters. Like that was terrible.
Like literally.
You can't give these guys a nothing W. And it would be nothing. Like it doesn't matter. But it's just give us a little fun. But still, at the end of the day, I know like we're sad he lost. But I can't get over the fact that the goofy shit they're doing back there is like when TNA was doing Wrestle House and Swinger Court shit. And it's just the stuff that I love. I love it.
It's the stuff that got me hooked. It's what got me hooked in the Impact.
Yes.
Wrestle House.
Embrace the goofy. I can't wait to see next week. They're gonna do they're supposed to do Thea Hale's Valentine's date with what's his name.
Nice.
And I'm really excited to see that because Riley, I cannot wait to see that.
You know what? I can tell you right now, the reason I enjoyed Impact, which is now TNA, so much is because it was, to me, the epitome of what professional wrestling is. Acting with gimmick and comedy and action. A literal soap opera with action. That's what Impact TNA was giving. Soap opera with action. Love it. They don't.
See.
Speaking of that, Andre Chase. First off, him hugging the podium. We're fucking back, baby. My man was cursing. My man said, we're back because of JC motherfucking
J. JC. And JC's just like. And then we see like
JC, and then JC pays off.
Hold on, before that, Chase, he gets his podium and then he goes, there it is, and he points, and it's the trophy, and you see Duke get the trophy, and Duke embraces it like it's his long lost child, and Riley is next to him, losing his shit. Like he is going nuts. It's just this big celebration. Him getting his trophy back is almost bigger than the school coming back.
Listen, he's the MVP. He's the MVP.
You're correct. But go on. Sorry, I interrupted. Go ahead.
No. Of course. Anytime we talk about Andre Chase, we get excited. We see JC Jane is making a play to be, I guess, she's making a play to be the top person next to Andre Chase. She saved the school. She even low-key got them a tag title match if they would have remained champions.
Which we're going to get into. But yeah, she's making moves. I look, if there's ever NXT where we don't see Chase U, I'm sad.
Yeah.
You wait the entire week.
You really have. You really have.
Well, hold on, Tito, because you can't have two, and Duke's already the MVP. So like,
right.
Duke
is definitely the MVP.
Yeah, so JC can she can be like the dean, maybe the dean of the school.
Yeah, dean of admissions. I can see.
Yeah, there you go.
That.
There you go. But as everything's happening, we also see Thea lean over like, I'd love to celebrate with you, but I gotta talk about this date. And she just gives this weird ass like
fucking goofball shit. Like, what is it works. It works.
It was. This I saw a tweet last night, and I saw it, and I was like, that's exactly what this is. People are always upset because we don't have the Attitude Era anymore. Like this still thing people bitch about. This is Attitude Era booking, where you have everybody on screen doing shit
at one time.
And yeah, like you might not love it, but you're gonna see everybody on screen at some point during the night.
Mm-hmm.
And it gives everybody a chance every week to show different kinds of chops they have and get a chance to get over. But like you're saying, JC has the money to pay the family, and not only does she pay what they owe,
she gave him a little extra.
Rizzo says, so it feels a little heavy. He says, well, you know, we need to set things straight, and maybe we can work up a deal later once the family retains the night, like you said. Unfortunately, you know, doesn't work out. But before that, we also see Tatum.
Oh, go ahead. Because I'm go ahead.
We get Lola Vice versus Tatum Paxley. Yeah, we get Lola Vice and Tatum Paxley, and Tatum got her ass whooped for a good like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
we didn't really get any offense, and it was like she get hit, almost knocked out, kick out of her pin. Get hit, almost knocked out, kick out of her pin. And just, I mean, Lola was whooping the shit out of her. And then we see Lyra Valkyria come
where
down.
Lyra comes out and save her.
To support her stalker, who she said they're not friends. They're not friends, but she's supporting her. That is a ballsy statement.
And you know what? It kind of goes with what I'm going to say later on too.
Oh yeah, you're gonna want to have some backup for that one. So after the match, also Lola makes her tap out with like a leg vice, and commentator's like, yeah, that's the Lola Vice, which terrible. Get a better name. That's awful. That's not good. We see. That's why we got to have Booker back on commentary. That's all I'm saying. We see Lyra carrying her unconscious body to the back and placing her down. And the second she does, Shotzi Blackheart shows up. Now, last night we talked about this match being announced before the show, but they never mentioned it. That's because
this is where they mention it. Yeah.
Turns out the match is for next week. There's a taping.
First of all, how does this happen? I'm sorry, Mongo. How does this happen? Shotzi makes the match, makes the challenge to Lyra. Lyra says, you know what? You want your match? Fine. You got it. It's next week. Let me go talk to Ava. Shotzi hit her with the don't worry about it. Already spoke to her. Just needed your okay. Since when do challengers get to go up to GMs and say, yo, I want a match for the title this day and this? And the GM goes, okay, just get her approval. What the shit is that?
Already got it, she said. Apparently she already talked to her. And we see someone bring that up.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
He said that.
Yes. I can be in a bathroom if I want. I'm a grown man. I'm a grown man. I'm 31. I can do whatever I want.
Lucky I'm not in mine's. Mine's is chocolate and fuzzy.
I need to get a fuzzy one. I do. I need to step my game up.
It's so worth it. And it's ankle length.
Oh,
it's chocolate fuzzy and ankle length.
Mine goes down to my knees, but it's not enough. Yeah, I need to do that. Shotzi
ankle length one with the fuzzy slippers too.
And the fuzzy slippers. That's a good combination. That's style. Shotzi gets a title match for no reason. And we'll talk about this tomorrow, but That match has not happened.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about tomorrow, but it doesn't happen. NXT taped for next week because is the Chamber this weekend or the next weekend? Next weekend. So apparently they're going to go down to Australia for like a big longer week. Apparently after Raw. So some of the talent that are also working NXT are going to be down there in Australia. So they taped an extra set of tapings. Bougie in my this is old Pimp and Rogue. We end up seeing Roxanne get mad at Ren Sinclair, who has to this point not really done much of anything aside from just kind of be on TV.
Yeah.
Again, this is the former NWA Tag Team Champion. And she's apparently going to have a feud with a now heel Roxanne. How do you feel about that?
I mean, Roxanne needed to switch up. She needed to switch up because her character definitely was getting stale. The next thing Roxanne needs to do, honestly, if she really wants to go full heel and get a little bit of heat on her and actually make her character stand out, she needs to slap Booker T. She needs to turn on Book.
Yeah, that might be what's happening.
That's what needs to happen.
But
I don't have that privilege, all right?
Look,
I got kids.
I can't do that either. There's people who live here. I can't just be doing that. No one wants to see that.
Once these badass kids I got move out, listen, all day, whoosh, 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 neckets all day.
Roxanne's mad because Shotzi gets a shot for no reason.
I don't blame her.
Rightfully so, she's upset.
Right,
Understandably so. Not only that, her shot against Lyra got ruined by Lola, so she got screwed out of her one-on-one opportunity that she said before she had been waiting for months to do.
Right.
Fair. Everything she says so far is completely fair. Ren says, well, you know, sometimes things work out differently and like maybe you'll get a better opportunity after Shotzi. And she says Shotzi, and Roxanne slaps the taste out of Ren Sinclair's mouth.
Pow! Yeah.
Just caught her. And Ren sits down and like she starts to cry. And then she storms off. And then we see later on that she goes to Ava's locker. Ava, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of enjoying Ava as GM a little bit more than I thought I would. She's really getting into it.
She's pretty much like, hey, listen, I'm the fucking boss. Shut up. This is what I kind of want to go down. And it's like, oh, okay. This isn't horrible. It isn't great. No. Still don't know how you got this job. I mean, we know how you got the job, but
like storyline wise, we don't know why. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Storyline wise, we have no idea. Like, but you know,
but I'm kind of enjoying, like last night especially, she had two really good segments. I'm like, okay, all right, we'll see how this plays out. One of them was she's in her office, and Roxanne comes in, and Roxanne tries to get upset about Shotzi, and she goes, whoa, hold on. Did you slap Ren Sinclair earlier? She goes, that's not important. Did you give Shotzi a title match? He goes, no. I asked my question first. You answered to me. I'm your boss. Did you attack Ren Sinclair earlier for no reason? And she says, yeah, she's in the wrong place at the wrong time. And she goes, how old are you? What are you doing? That's not how we conduct business here, which first off is not correct. But let it slide.
KO punched two people with one punch. Okay?
Still the greatest punch in wrestling to this day. Wow.
I told you I could do it. That's the best part of that.
So she essentially says, yeah, Shotzi's getting a title match next week, and she's not. And you're gonna have to deal with Ren, and then we'll go from there. And Roxanne gets all pissed off and walks off. She's standing up for in her position as a boss, and we see it later on too. In a little backstage brawl between my former favorite tag team at NXT until the new boys came in and won me over. Jensen and Briggs, last week Briggs told Jensen to grow some balls, grow some chest hair. Grow
pretty
hair.
much.
And he's talking to the boys backstage about the title match tonight, the family and the Wolf Dogs. And he's like, I think I'm going to take the Wolf Dogs. And somebody's like, what? The family's been a great tag team. Which, to be fair, as someone who has been against D'Angelo for a very long time and turned recently, yeah, they've been a fantastic tag team.
Right.
You hear, hey, Briggs! And the camera turns and you see Magnum TA's son himself.
With the Canadian tuxedo on and everything, baby.
Yeah, styling and profiling. My God. Stepped right out of 1983. He says, what did he say to Briggs? I'll show you a pair or something.
Yeah.
It was something terrible. And Briggs says something that I almost pissed myself. Briggs says, you had a weekend, that's the best you could think of.
That's how you know that they're fucking like brothers. That's some shit that your brother would say to you. Like,
exactly.
That's what the fuck you come up with. You dick. You suck.
Come on, man. I expected better from you. That's that little like comedy in the back that just like appeals to me so much, and it's just kind of in NXT all the time that I fucking love it. And then they get into a fight. So we're gonna get Jensen versus Josh next week. Ava comes in, says, hey, stop fighting. And they're pulling him off. Hey, and she, hey, I'm the boss here. Both of you shut up. Next week, you and you were doing this. End the discussion. Get the hell out. And it's just like real short, boom, boom, boom. Okay, Ava. Okay.
Those are her little moments. Those are her little moments that she has.
It's that stuff that like Pierce wouldn't do for the longest time before the split of the brands again, where like he'd walk back and see shit and he'd go, come to my office, and we'd never hear about it. And then like next week, we're like, yeah, Pierce made this match official. Like you never really saw it. We're seeing Ava have to just deal with shit. And I think what we're gonna see is her get more like flustered and frustrated as the weeks go on.
And snap.
At some point she's gonna snap. And I think we're either going I think we might end up like leading to like a new event or a new match.
Speaking of somebody who has snapped, Dijak has fucking snapped.
Okay. All right. Before you get into Dijak's part, Gacy and Mello fought last night, and the facial expressions they made throughout the entire match. I kept like doing screenshots for Facebook, for shares, for Sportskeeda, and every single picture, both of them have different faces. But and it's all like Mello can't believe the weird shit Gacy's doing. Like the
Gacy fucking smiling like a dumbass.
I sent you my two favorites last night. That was one of them where like Mello's choking him and Gacy's just
right. Like looking into his eyes, damn near, and it's like, yo, what the hell is that? My whole thing is this: I was a Gacy fan. You know that, a Gacy fan. I hate the fact that he's fallen so far down that the commentators were really hyping it up that if Gacy won, it's a major upset. The biggest win of his career.
Where last year he was fighting for the NXT championship.
Right.
He fought Braun for it. I believe he also fought Melo for it. Maybe not, but like he was in the running all last year.
Exactly. And it's like, how did he fall from such grace? Like, what the shit happened? It is a shame. It is a shame. Because I told you when I first saw Gacy, I was looking for a Bray replacement. And he, he was filling that role with that earlier character.
And to be fair,
filling that role.
It was great.
And
the theme song worked well. Like, the idea of the group is good. It's just, I think people were so upset that it messed up Grizzled Young Vets so badly. When you could have put anybody else, you could put anybody else in that slot, I think, and people would have been less upset with it.
Here's the thing, you could have. I'm not even upset that Grizzled Young Vets was in that slot.
No, the issue is what you and I both agreed on multiple occasions. It's not that Grizzled Young Vets were there; it's that the Grizzled Young Vets couldn't fucking win.
Yes,
like that was if you're gonna have this group, this cult mindset wins. Give them dubs. Last year it was Schism versus Chase U at an event, and we're like, why would you put these two together when like you're not gonna have Chase U lose, but also the Schism needs to get some dubs, and they never got them. It's not Gacy's fault. It's not Gacy's fault.
It's just so weird. So weird how, like, Gacy had a following. What you call it? But Dijak, after the Dijak comes out, beats the holy shit. Wow. Wow.
Look.
Wow.
We defend wrestling cult leaders.
Right.
Well, certain ones. Certain ones. You're correct. Yeah.
Cave storyline only.
Yes.
Storyline only. Wrestling cult leader.
Nothing else.
Just storyline. Long as it's involved in it. Once they go to the locker room, they leave the storyline in the ring.
I want that on record, and in fact, I might clip that later just to make sure we have that for court, just in case.
Right, like we are crystal clear on that. A wrestler's persona in the ring only. So don't be saying that.
Yeah. Yeah, that ain't yeah. No, it's just the kind of shit that we both kind of rock with. And it because it makes sense in wrestling. It does.
It does.
Because wrestling's all about personality and how your personality affects those around you. And cult leaders have personalities. What's y'all's favorite fucking theme song? The Cult of Personality? Anyway. Look, I would be as mad as Dijak is if I lost my match because someone bopped me with a fucking boxing glove on a stick. I would be equally as upset if somebody did that to me.
Dijak whips the living shit out of Gacy and then puts his ass in a straitjacket. A straitjacket.
See, this is why I support Reggie out of all of y'all. Man gets it. This is why Reggie's the only one of you motherfuckers that's actually a friend of mine on Facebook. Reggie cool.
Mongo just hit, yo, with the half bake. For Q. You cool.
You're cool.
Oh man, it ain't me. It's Mongo.
They hate us anyways. It's just Matt that they like.
Right.
Remember that's
right. That's damn sure true. It's damn sure true.
I don't know why I don't know why y'all show up when Matt's not here. I don't. But you know, I'm glad y'all do. But like,
right.
Apparently, we're the asshole. So.
People, you know what it is? People love seeing a train wreck. That's what it is.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
People love seeing a train wreck. You can't help. You can't help but watch it. You're like, oh my god. Like, so Dijak beats the crap out of Gacy, puts him in a straight jacket. Gacy pretty much puts him in a straight jacket because he put up absolutely no fight. Sat there smiling the whole entire time. Gacy gone. Gacy gone. Mongo, yesterday you were talking about you didn't see the purpose of another wrestler who had a match, who even lost. What was it? Bree Henley? Is that it? The other energetic girl that you were like, you have a Thea already?
Yeah. Thea 1 and Thea 2. And I was proven wrong, and I apologize.
I was about to say Thea 2 is yeah.
We learn to let HBK cook. That's all I'm saying. We learn to let that man. If HBK say, "Hey, we're gonna bring Thea 5 in here," I'm gonna be like, "All right, Thea 5." Oh yeah,
yes,
okay, yeah.
Yes.
Billy Jack Haynes. Yeah, that's some sad shit, man. That was rough stuff. That sucked. Fatally shooting his wife last week.
Yeah.
It's horrible stuff, man. It's
you know what's sad? I'm old. I remember seeing like some of his last matches and stuff like that. Like I said, my dad used to send away for the AWA tapes, the NWA tapes, the Georgia South tapes. Like my dad had a collection of wrestling tapes. Like I saw matches with Bobo Brazil. Like that's the type of collection that my dad had. So I've seen a lot of Billy Jack Haynes. No, not Kane.
Haynes. There you go. Cookies. Yeah, Haynes. Yeah. Just another one of those unfortunate things. I haven't read it too much into it since this happened. I'm kind of waiting to hear more about it. If y'all have ever seen any Dark Side of the Ring episodes, the people in that era of wrestling just kind of just go off sometimes. It sucks and it's terrible and it's horrible that happened to her. And I'm you pray for the families affected by that. It's just sad shit. The reason we didn't bring it up is because there's not much for to say about it right now outside of he's been arrested for it and that's it. But as far as like any what we want to say about it, just it sucks. It's unfortunate. Let's get into something that makes everybody, at least me, happy. The main event. The main event of NXT for the NXT Tag Team Championship. The family taking on the Wolf Dogs. Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker. And my God, was this a great match.
Listen.
Incredible.
The only issue I have with that match, because I said it in the chat, is can we get Tony D some real ring wear? Because your man is out here looking like a Guido Aladdin.
Look, the greasy t-shirt and the pants, that's his setup. That's his get up, man.
The velour
tracksuit,
if he's going to do the velour tracksuit, he can't do the elastic in the ankles. The elastic in the ankles is a no-go. That's what's giving him the Aladdin look.
Please don't make that a normal thing to call him Aladdin, because I'll end up never being able to unsee that. Like it's gonna be it'll be an issue for me.
Listen, that's what he's looking like. He's being a stereotypical. He's being a stereotypical. Excuse my language, and I don't mean any offense, but this is what he's being portrayed as, because I believe he's even said it, a Guido. But, right. 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 Here we go. You made Mongo hurt himself. Why you do that?
Oh my God.
500% correct.
All right. Okay. All right. Well,
I'm not the only one that sees it. I'm not the only one that sees it, man. Like, give my man some ring gear. That's the only complaint I have.
But
Braun,
what gear?
Braun stacks up with that spear.
Oh, Stacks might actually have a few broken ribs.
He died.
But hey, best spear in the business, baby. Best spear in the business.
It is.
It really is. Like, there are a lot of guys
is.
that do spears right now, and nobody's hitting them like Braun. But man, so like they're doing the thing where like Braun and Baron both want to step up their game to outshine each other, and it's making Baron add shit to his moveset, which is already, I said before, Baron has one of my favorite big men movesets ever.
Oh yes,
because he does the big boss backbreaker, he does the slide out clothesline thing. He, the two different versions of the deep six, the end of days. He has a good power slam. He brought out
4 legit finishers.
He does. And then he broke out the suplex into a cutter last night. Did you see that?
Yo, Baron is out.
Where was that?
I just hate Baron because he's a Kansas City Chiefs fan. But
I was gonna name this something like the Chiefs won again, but I didn't want you to see that and immediately log off. So
yeah, that was definitely gonna happen. Gonna happen.
But like, Braun does like the back suplex release into the cutter, which now he's gotten very good at hitting. Like now he's doing that shit easy, which is ridiculous, by the way. So after weeks of Braun doing that, Baron decides I can do something into a cutter.
Do some shit too.
So here's a suplex, spin him, boom. Like DDP should do when he was trying to do the diamond cutter out of nowhere. Like that's
that
what it
was
legit.
Like. DDP's version out of nowhere was legit back in the day.
Yeah, like Randy will catch you flying off of shit. DDP would turn any move into the diamond
do a
cutter.
Fucking cutter.
Anything. Literally anything. You
go turn a sharp. Think the fuck not. Bang, hold that.
I believe he could turn the sharpshooter into a cutter if you give him enough time.
Yeah, easily.
It was wild.
Easily.
And I don't know.
All that 5 years old.
Oh my God. That's why I said he's my goat. He's my personal goat.
All at 75 years old.
Man's incredible. No, Baron and Braun have just been so great. Like it's been my favorite tag team in WWE. And it's only been for like a month and a half. Sometimes the Strengths Bedfellow tag team works. And this is one of those times. And it's because both of these guys are legit ass kickers who do crazy, powerful shit when they want to. Baron got stale for a while on the main roster because they just didn't know what to do with him. He comes down and we finally have something fresh. It's fresh.
It's fresh. It's different. And like you said earlier, Baron hasn't had some gold in 6 years. 6 years. 6 years. That's a long time. Long time.
It is. And it's weird because 6 years. Yeah, I'll say it. Sure, why not? We'll let that one go. In 6 years, he has still been in like really high impact feuds. He retired Kurt Angle, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was the last man to beat Roman with a pinfall, to actually pin him. We always say like, the last person to beat Roman. Technically, it's Seth because Seth beat him by DQ. But as far as like an actual defeating Roman Reigns
with a pin,
it's Baron Corbin.
That was Baron.
One King of the Ring, but like as far as championship gold, outside of the U.S. Championship, that's it. Nothing else.
Yeah.
So it makes me happy that he does this. Him and Braun hug it out. Braun, like you said, hit this insane spear that might leave Stacks. Stacks got stacked.
Stacks got cut in half. Plain and simple.
It was I just wish that fucking Trick Mello game versus them match was like this good. And it's nothing against anybody in the match. It's just like they just didn't gel.
They were, like I said, I think that was the jitters. That's what I think that was. I think that was the jitters. I think if it happened, I think if it would to ever happen again, it wouldn't be like that.
Yeah. We ended up talking about NXT for longer than I thought we were going to. So this Stone Cold thing, we're going to talk about tomorrow instead. Stone Cold wants to work with CM Punk. I'll go ahead and give you the quote, but we're going to talk about this tomorrow. The quote is, I like Punk, and I think Punk likes me. So as long as he can take a stunner, I consider him a great friend, a great guy, a great wrestler who's had a great career. So we'll see. So we're gonna get Punk and Stone Cold at some point because we saw last year Stone Cold can manage if somebody's in there with him that can go. The difference is I think Kevin Owens can go a lot better than CM Punk can, but we'll see. That's one of those things. It's like you're there for the promos. But Kenny, I know you have something to say about that, but because we've already run so long, let's save that for tomorrow. You can have as much time as you want on that. I will let you take the floor, but got to get to AEW now because if we don't, we're gonna be talking about it while the show is happening. So let's get into the AEW Dynamite preview tonight. It's Dynamite or AEW's been on a roll in 2024. I dare say it right now is probably out of the 3 US promotions that get TV time, it's probably the one that's got the most going on. That's not either covered in controversy or just some things are kind of missing the mark.
They're actually AEW for once. Tony Khan, see what happens when you keep your mouth shut. When you keep your mouth shut, your company does really fucking well, and low key climbs up the ladder on what people want to watch.
Yeah.
You just sit there. Your job, literally, Tony Khan, should be this: go out there and cook. That's your job.
We talked about yesterday how they brought in Rocky Romero to be working the office, which is a great decision on their part. Hire Scott D'Amore. But anyway, let's talk about this card. The first thing up is a match that Kenny's going to get a lot of love out of. Willow Nightingale, the living embodiment of sunshine and happiness herself, taking on Sky Blue. Yeah, I kind of figured. Yeah, there it is. There it is. There it goes. You want to do it one more time for us? There you go.
I love it.
We've also got no longer the Young Bucks, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson taking on Top Flight.
Okay.
Would be pretty
That
good.
should be a good one. Right.
Tony Storm's new film premiere, Wet Ink.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't.
Damn. Shit. John Moxley and Dax Harwood should be a pretty good one. It's unfortunate Dax has to lose again, but
What's the first match you said again?
Willow Nightingale and Sky Blue. This is why we keep you around. This is why you're on the payroll. God. So yeah, Mox and Dax should be pretty good.
That should be a good goddamn match.
Yeah, it should be. The AEW International Champion Orange Cassidy takes on Matt Taven in a Texas death match. Now, I know why they're having one of these matches because they attacked the Best Friends in OC last week, and they're having a feud with these guys. Texas Deathmatch seems
a little
weird
bit.
Yeah,
not in Texas.
They're in Texas. They're in Austin, Texas, and that's why I'm like, well, at least you're in Texas, so fair enough. We're going to hear from Samoa Joe, Swerve Strickland, and Hangman Page ahead of their three-way at Revolution, which, like you've said before,
Swerve.
Better be going to Swerve.
I bet it listen. I bet it's 1, 2, 3. Exactly.
Like when we do these predictions, we're all going Swerve because damn it. Sometimes you just got to make the move.
Yeah.
And I need everybody in wrestling, WWE and AEW specifically, when the crowd starts doing shit and you have plans and the crowd doesn't want your plans, listen to the crowd. Listen to the crowd. Listen to them. Make them happy. That's how you get your money. Make them happy. And then of course the main event, and this is one that I've made my opinion clear on this man before. Both of them. I love Adam Copeland, Edge. He's my favorite heel ever. I hate Daniel Garcia. Hate him. I hate Daniel Garcia. I hate that dance. And it's nothing personal. I just hate that fucking dance. I don't know why I don't like it. Why don't I like it, Kenny? Why don't I like the dance?
Because the dance is the shit.
But something about
the dance is the shit.
When
I don't
Daniel
know.
Garcia does that dance, I want to punch a wall. I don't know why. It's something about. I'm not even mad when Kenny's doing it. It's just like when Daniel Garcia does it, I want to punch something. I can't figure it out. And I know Daniel Garcia is a great wrestler. We've seen him do great shit. But if he does that goddamn dance in the middle of that ring,
you off.
I'm gonna fucking change the channel. I am. I'll catch
it later. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, baby.
He's gonna do that shit and get speared in half and then kick out at one, and then
No, what's gonna happen is Edge is gonna have a dance off. I'm sorry, Adam Copeland is gonna have a dance off. That's what the fuck is gonna happen. What? What the problem be? Get it in. Right on time. Get it in. Canadian Destroyer. Come on.
Whatever. It's gonna happen, and I'm gonna be really upset about it. We've talked about like we can hear Kenny like scream angrily from miles away. If that happens tonight, y'all are gonna hear me screaming from miles away.
NXT, didn't I tell y'all stop being a racism?
You're gonna have 2 rants tomorrow, is what you're saying. Because I forgot about that, and I shared a picture of him speaking on the Under the Ring Facebook page. And there's this fat white dude in like the 3rd row. You
with
can
the white t-shirt. With the white t-shirt and glasses.
Greasy, no bath having. You can tell this man needed deodorant. Just hitting the and it's like tomorrow's definitely gonna be a Kenny show. Absolutely, without a doubt, it's gonna be a Kenny show. I can take the night off. I'll just run the board. Hold raging, Kenny. Hold it in. Hold it. Folks, thank you for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow for the actual podcast, Under the Ring podcast. We will talk all things wrestling. Hopefully nothing else crazy fucking happens. Please, God. I need to stop saying that because every time I do, something happens. We will be back to talk about Dynamite and everything else that's gone on this week. Talk about our favorite matches. I'll talk more about Baron and Braun because, damn it, they're my boys. And Kenny has at least 2 rants locked in the chamber. At least 2. Might be more. You'll tune in for that. I know. Go ahead and read
it. Follow us at facebook.com/Under the Ring Pod and twitch.tv/Under the Ring Pod. You can also catch us at Linktree/Under the Ring Pod, where you see our handles Greg Bush, SK, me, Rock Ribs 44, Mr. Fresh Bed, Mike, The Right Answer, Matt, Boriel Maliente, Street Team Captain Tito, and local correspondent Justin D. Baxley. Thank you for joining us, folks.
If Edge dances, so help me God.
Just like this. Get it.